Hi, I'm Mariana Cadore, and I have an important message to you. This channel is not made to be polemic about medicine and say the latest news about the healing of cancer or to be against medicine. We are not here to talk about this. There is better channels for this. We are here to talk deep down with your inner child, to talk about self love, to talk about a new perspective of how to deal with your daily tasks, with your mind, how to cross the path for empowerment. I'm here to give the hands and cross you towards a place where you can feel happy again and that you feel life is manageable again. Okay, so let's talk about abundance versus scarcity. You heard so many times the secret of abundance and all of these things that people talk as if you need to create something new, that you need to collapse a new reality, that you visualize and you think and you think and you think and you create. Most of the people heard about abundance, but they end up not changing the life. Why? Because we have so much program about scarcity. We think there is scarcity in life. So we live throughout this paradigm in between I have some things and the others are unachievable for me. Even though I want and I feel I will get it, I end up not getting. But let's just stop a little bit here and focus in abundance. Like when you go for a wedding and there is as much drinks and food as you want to, you feel great, isn't it? It is a great feeling like, wow, I'm drinking as much as I want, I'm eating as much as I want, oh, the food is great, and everybody is happy, and there's dancing, and there's no time to finish. I reserved this time for this. So everything is abundant. There's other situations when you go for free buffet where you can eat as much as you want. You also like when you go for a cruise and there is included all the meals, all the drinks, and you overeat so much during this trip. So all these tastes of abundance and we feel great about, but they always in contrast of a reality that you don't feel this abundance. Because if you always felt this abundance, you wouldn't overeat when there is things in front of you. You wouldn't overdo it when there is things that are freely given to you. So we live in this paradox. We are trained to feel scarcity. I know some of us have the family that's been through the Second World War, like mine, and there's other things that bring in the society, and we learn through, especially when we are kids. We grow up just absorbing what our family and our society give to us. But let's stop a little bit and think what is abundant right now. Time might be abundant right now. Energy, you might feel that is not abundant, but time it is. And maybe we are fighting for what is not available right now. What about if we focus in what is abundant? Time is abundant. So, how can we use well the time? And sometimes, when time is abundant, we used to have more bad thoughts. Do you remember the time that you were so busy doing your daily life, your routines, and you thought, like, I just want some time. I just want a little bit of time. Maybe life could stop and I had just a break and a time. Well, this time is here now. I know it's not with the such amount of energy you had before, but the time is here now. So, how can we wisely use this time? Think about And write down here. Throw these ideas for the community. It would be a great time for us to share our thoughts. So this time is given to you right now. Let's not fight against and just try to have what we are not having right now. What is abundant right now? It is time. How can we use well this time? For example, when I had fibromyalgia, I had so much time and I was fighting to have back the energy and the rowing. I was a rower from the national team. So I was fighting through how can I get back to rowing? Everything I think is the thing I was lacking, until a time that I thought, okay, you are not able to get back to rowing right now. But what can I do with this time? How can I well use this time? How can I source my emotions and integrate my emotions? And I might discover a new me throughout this time. And you know what I discovered? I discovered that I could write poetry. I never been good in Portuguese. I never been good in writing articles. But poetry is starting to grow on me, start to flourish out of me. And all this side, sensitive, meaningful, and emotional, start to come out of me. So I start to give voice of another side of me. So what can you discover from yourself right now? Can you give a chance of another side of you to flourish? You might have really good news, and this life is abundant, and there's so many things we can learn, we can develop, and so many things we can be at. And maybe you never met this, fill out your name, before. In my cases, I never met this Mariana before fibromyalgia. And now I know the Mariana that writes poetry, that is really emotional. And there was a beautiful discovery. This is abundance. Life is abundant. The body is abundant and fighting for your healing. Let's just recognize one thing right now. Air is abundant to you, and you are breathing this air that is freely given to you. Without it, you couldn't survive minutes. Without water, you can survive for a good amount of time. Without food, you can survive a good amount of time. But without air, you can't. Did you ever recognize, thank you for all this air giving freely to me, all this oxygen, and I can breathe as much as I want to, and nobody would feel the lack because I breathe too much. So abundance is with us. The body is abundant and fighting for your healing. Let's just recognize one thing right now. Air is abundant to you, and you are breathing this air that is freely given to you. Without it, you couldn't survive minutes. Without water, you can survive for a good amount of time. Without food, you can survive a good amount of time. But without air, you can't. Did you ever recognize, thank you for all this air giving freely to me, all this oxygen, and I can breathe as much as I want to, and nobody would feel the lack because I breathe too much. So abundance is with us. Let's have eyes to look this. I can't wait to see you in the next video.